looking at it, and we got time for a quick.
Hey, Kevin.
It was a terrific story. David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the center. And for San Antonio, Johnson is out there with Pirtle. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's DeRozan, and it's White in at the shooting guard.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time off the floor.
Here's DeRozan, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. It's still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Young from the arc. No good on that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Great with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan. It helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Hunter with it, now guarded by DeRozan. Johnson, the pass to Murray. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And that one drops for him.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in the bind.
And the dunk by Capella.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's White after the basket by Atlanta. To the right side. Outside DeRozan. From 11 feet away. They get it back.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Young dishes to Capella. Bogdanovich inside. DeRozan defending.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's White trying to get open as Johnson. Up and in on the layup.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Young drives in. Pirtle with the steal. To the inside. Johnson, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Capella missing. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pirtle with the double team. And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. Hunter, no one around him. Hawks passing it around. Collins passes it to Capella. Young from outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Now here's DeRozan. Over Hunter. DeRozan's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Any sharp guys in the NBA. And here is Murray. In the three-pointer from shot and cover.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Herter. Fires from deep. Eubanks grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Johnson, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for DeJounte Murray. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Gallinari in for John Collins.
Gotta like seeing Williams pull up on the dime. That's a hard shot. Sit out and get into your shot right away. An effective shooter off the dribble.
Eubanks the pass again. Misses the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Williams in the post, covered by Mills. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Spurs. 4-point game. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Can't connect from short range. Williams kicks to Okongwu. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 51 seconds left in the first. Three-pointer. Eubanks grabs the net. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Vassell. From 10 feet out, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. Out to Gallinari, pass it to Snell, over to the left wing. Out to the right wing, Mills with the steal. And now here comes Gay, leading the break. Walker's shot is off. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Now Reddish. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. It's his first trip to the line.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's Atlanta. Starting out his career, Jared White's been the beneficiary.
Big on me about just believing in myself.
And it seems like White continues to improve every season.
And you know, whenever we rank coaches, we talk about systems, managing personalities, managing game situations, but player development is usually just as important.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
We've got Rudy Gay and it's Eubanks in at the center position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second one. Spurs trail by 4. Second quarter basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Gay. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Herter, and the layup's good off the glass. Herter's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Stolen away. Reddish the pass to Okongwu. Gallinari down low. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
It's not getting much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Vassell. Here's Gay. And he overshot that one, missing.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
In the corner. Herter with it. The pass to Snell. Back to Herter. Fires Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Herder's got 7 points here in this quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Now, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie?
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's
That is.
got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. I'm going to agree.
You know what, guys? I really think they want to see more of that from DeRozan. Make that three-point shot a bigger part of his arsenal.
Spurs trail by 6. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. 3 on 3. Here's Young from the arc. Murray with the defensive effort. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Over Young. San Antonio getting another chance here. And he makes that one. Now just a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Boy, good instincts and timing on display there from Gay. Excellent anticipation.
Young, good. Young's got 5 points so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets has been exactly of that variety.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Nailed from three-point land. Hunter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Murray outside. He can't get it to go. And Atlanta will come the other way. Collins with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Back to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. From downtown, another 3 for Atlanta.
And an improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Right the pass to Murray. Outside DeRozan. There's 1:26 left now here in the second. Clock at 6. Here's White. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Drills it from outside. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Gay misses.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Then for the Hawks, Tony Snell's checked in for Bogdanovich, and it's Williams in for Trae Young. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Now here's White. He's tightly guarded.
And Derek White, the combo guard, the Spurs think he could be a big part of their future in terms of how he plays the game.
And to add on to that, Greg, Pop wants him to fill into that Manu role, Manu Ginobili. White has that same aggression and mindset and freewheeling style to his game. I just think it's a matter of time for him to find the rhythm and get comfortable in that role. He'll thrive.
And it's in there.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Now here's DeRozan. 5 points in the game. From about 19 feet. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
You know, in these particular plays, guys, DeRozan really excellent at taking what
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. And that should do.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. John Collins has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Atlanta, Leonard at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the pivot manning the middle. Capella dishes to Collins. And Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
Spurs trail by 10. The feed to Johnson. And the rejection by Collins. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. It's good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough. I don't know. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Murray. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
A different look now for San Antonio. Eubanks is checked in, and it's Lonnie Walker in for White. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. He gets that one.
You know, one of the things we've seen DeRozan do, guys, is elevate his passing game through the years. Now he's a terrific distributor at the 2-guard spot.
And here's Mills. It's good. And the Hawks lead cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from DeRozan.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here's Young. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
San Antonio making a switch here. The Hawks shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Pretty obvious Young believes in his ability. A fearless shooter who also does a good job at orchestrating the offense.
Count it. Collins has got 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Offensive rebound. Walker taking his time here. Fires for 3. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 12. Collins in the post. Johnson's there. Basket good. He's got 12.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Mills. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mills has got his second bucket of the night.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
And now the first timeout call here for the Hawks. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
Man, Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get gets shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself. Accelerates off the screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Shots good by Williams.
You know, defenders like to try to get physical with Williams. But I tell you what, his strength belies his size.
Pass to Gay. Over Okongwu. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Williams in the post. That one, no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's Walker. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And the Spurs with possession. They trail by 14. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
You never have to worry about DeRozan going soft. I mean, when he gets inside, he's taking it strong to the rack.
And that one, good. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell him simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
1:22 left in the third. White finds Murray. Spurs passing it around. DeRozan scanning the floor. 4 on the clock. Here's Pirtle, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Pirtle's got his first bucket in this one. And Williams, here we go. Gallinari outside. The three. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Offensive rebound. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Big time props to Pirtle for getting big under the basket. Ripping away the rebound with absolute force.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Gallinari. Reddish, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bogdanovich left side. Kicks to Snell. From past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Snell's got 7. Spurs trail by 12. Passes it to Johnson. Now Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Hey, look at Pirtle. Making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
Now the pass to Reddish. From outside, off the mark. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got DeRozan. Johnson is out there with Jakob Pirtle. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's White in a pitching spot. It's the San Antonio foul. Fires, high post. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
You know, I look at DeRozan, one of the things I like most about his game is that he really employs the mid-range shot. And it's a lost art for most other players.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Atlanta making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. Here's Pirtle. Pirtle, great positioning on the putback.
And Pirtle is always he's a threat to come away with offensive rebound because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Collins against Murray. Outside Bogdanovich. And it goes down 2 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Tell you what, I don't know of anybody more aggressive at attacking the basket than DeRozan. A lot of his points come off the drive.
It's good.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Spurs trail by 12. Outside DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well, that's a signature move from DeRozan, guys. Gets up ahead of steam, then finishes strong. Boy, I like that aggressiveness.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. San Antonio making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Williams is checked in for the Hawks. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Pass to Walker. In the corner, Murray with it. And the shot goes down.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
A nice shot by Young.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Pass to Pirtle. Johnson with it. Murray outside. Outside DeRozan. Over Williams. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Time now for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how DeAndre Hunter's doing. David.
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for the Hawks provided us with some information. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now they put some ice on it and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. He'll have to sit the rest of this one out, and it's unclear how much longer he'll be out afterwards. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list.
You can't be overly aggressive with DeRozan. I mean, the second he senses and feels that you are, he'll take advantage of it.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Here's Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Trying to get open is Johnson. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
DeRozan's still an elite scorer in this league and relentless in attacking the basket.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the ball. Derek White's checked in for Walker. Here's DeRozan. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. DeRozan's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Boy, DeRozan comfortable and confident from that area.
And Young kicks to Dunn. Puts up a three. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Down against DeRozan. Count the basket. DeRozan's got 27 points.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Collins. Capella, the best to Collins. And here's Bogdanovich for three. And it's White with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 13-point game.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Hawks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Young's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the rejection by Collins. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Well, you see the fantastic size for a point. Dunn going 6'4", 220. Not easy to contest inside.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Mills. Lays it up off the glass.
That's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Dunn kicks to O'Connell. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 14.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA.